So in this session, we'll continue with Python regular expression, and using regular expression, how can we process a text file which contains certain email IDs? Okay? Because see, normally a file may contain data about students or employees with lot of email IDs. Okay, I just show you one example. This is the example file. I have the name of the employee and I have the email ID. Okay, so it can be in any format. We can process in any format actually. So this is a case study. That's all I just taken. I'm taking one name followed by email ID. Okay. So now first thing is I'll go to my Jupyter notebook. For regular expression in Python, you need to import RE package. So RE is regular expression. The package is imported. Then what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to read the content of that file. So I just say open Python / names.txt, and of course if you want you can just put a read mode, but it's not required. Okay, and then I just want to read the content, so I just say for data in FP. Okay, that means from the opened file the content will be read one by one and they come to data, then I just print data, so that line by line we can see the data on the screen. You can see here, yeah, it's not TX, it's TXT. It's TXT. Look at this, we got the data. So you can see here, we open the file, we read the data one by one, print it on the screen. Now you can see here, we have name, then email ID. Name followed by email ID. Okay, now my pattern is, I want to look at the email ID alone. I want to look at the email ID alone. Fine. So in that case, I need to split that. Basically, if you look at the type of this, see type of data, it will be string. So every line is coming as a string. Now using Python, we can split into a list. Okay, a string can be split into a list so that we can focus only on the email IDs. So what I will do, I'll just say data is equal to data dot split. Fine. Then I'll just print that data. So now you can see here. Now you can see that. See every line. See every line of string. So basically, it's a line. See when it is read first, it comes as a single string. It comes as a single string. Now using the split method of string class, we are splitting into a list where the first item will be your name, the second item will be your email ID. Okay, so that is what we got. Look at this. This name, this email ID, this email ID. Fine. So we can very well say that data variable contains, okay, basically it's a list variable. Data of 0 will be name, data of 1 will be email ID, so that we can process, focus on the email ID. Okay, now what I will do, my pattern, I want to create something like this. My pattern is, okay, I want the pattern can be anything which is having Gmail. Okay, Gmail should be in proper format. Okay, so for that what I can say, you can start with dot, means any character 0 or more times or 1 or more times. Okay, then at. So what does it mean now? Dot denotes any character, plus denotes 1 or more times. That means it should not be directly at gmail.com. It should be ram at gmail.com. Okay, kamal at gmail.com, something like that. That is why you put dot here. So when you said dot, no, it should have any character, okay, other than new line character. When you say plus 1 or more times, then it should have at Gmail. Okay, it should have at Gmail. Okay, and of course, let us see how it brings the data. Later on we can refine it. Now I will just go result is equal to re dot search. So see re, basically it's regular expression dot search method. Okay, followed by pattern. So when you say pattern, it's a variable. So I will just say rf. Okay, raw format. Then string interpolation I'll use. I'll just say pat, then comma data of 1. Why I am giving data of 1? Because you see pat is a variable. So I am just giving floor bracket. Okay, this is called string interpolation, and this data 1 denotes the email ID part, because name is in data 0, data of 1 will be email ID. So this pattern should be matched only on data 1. Okay, and if res, then I just say print data, the entire data I want. Else, okay, just okay, you can ignore it, or just ignore it. That's it. Okay, so you can see here. Let us try what happens. So our aim is any character can start, and at Gmail should be there. So if you look at the data, see this is valid because Gmail is there, but Hari Outlook is not valid. Okay, and Arun at Gmail is there. It's not Gmail. It's not valid. So see, Raj valid, Tilak, then Kumar. Okay, Kumar, Vijay. So Arun should not come. Hari should not come. Okay, then Jiva, Yahoo Mail should not come. And all things, you think Gmail, this has to come. So let us see what is the output. Let us see what is the output. I'll just run it. Yeah, look at this. We got output as Raj at gmail.com, Tilak at gmail.com, Kumar at gmail.com, Vijay at gmail.com, Anand gmail.com, Manish gmail.co.in. No problem. We said only gmail.com. Okay. Sorry, we did not say gmail.com. We said at Gmail. Okay. If you want specifically gmail.com, you just say you should have gmail.com. Then you will not get gmail.co.in. Look at this. See, only Gmail you get. Only gmail.com. Even Gmail is ignored or eliminated from this list. Okay, fine. So now what we have done is this is a kind of matching a pattern inside part of a string, actually part of a string. Okay, now so I can see, if you look at the data, and I can just still I can refine it. How can I refine it? See, this should start with a something like a. So what I can do, see, look at this. It should not be like this. So I can say it should start with okay a. It start with a, and then it can have any character one or more times. Right? Now you see Anand at gmail.com will be there, but others will be ignored. Look at this. Look at this. Anand at gmail.com will be there, because what is it? It should start with a. Okay, and then okay dot means any character one or more times. Fine. It should end with gmail.com. Okay. Now next thing is, if I want to eliminate anything which starts with a, for example, Arun I don't want, okay, Anand I don't want, other than a, B, C, something like that. Okay, then in that case, what I can do, it should start with, but exclude a. So what happens? See, I can say a means what does it mean? See, start with, but not this, not with a. See, start with, but not with a. That's what it means. Okay, so you will get except Anand, except Anand and I think Arun, you'll get everything else which has proper gmail.com. Let us see that. Look at this. Raj gmail.com, fine, it's proper. Tilak is proper. Hari Outlook is ignored. Arun, see, look at this, it is ignored because you see, we said it should start with, but not exclude this. Okay, not with a. See, start with, but not with a. That's what it means. Okay, fine. So you see, so Arun has been ignored because of course it does not have gmail.com. Kumar is there. Kumar is there. Then Vijay is there. Anand is ignored. Look at this. Anand is ignored because he said ignore anything which starts with a. Then Jiva won't come because it doesn't have gmail.com. Then Manish also doesn't have. So we get only these things. Fine. So that is how we match a pattern. See, the pattern is something like we have a combination of starting characters, ending characters, then one or more characters, everything. Okay, then of course I can just say exclude A, B, C. That means anything which starts with B also will be ignored. Okay, look at this. Now what I do, I just go here, Bharat at gmail.com. I'll just save it. Now Bharat also will be excluded. Look at this. Look at this, Bharat has not come. Suppose if I want Bharat has to appear, I will just remove this. Okay, anything which starts with A, B, C. only will be there. So we'll get Arun, not Arun, we'll get Anand and Bharat, both will be there. Look at this, Anand and Bharat. Okay, fine. So now see, we have matched inside Gmail. So inside the email field actually. Okay. So when I say email field, starting with, of course, ending with what? Okay, ending with. So what I can do, I can remove this. Anything, any dot. Of course, if you don't want, any character. Suppose if I say this is also be valid. So see, valid. I can say at gmail.com. Okay, so if I say, I think this will also be brought down to this. Look at this. See, at gmail.com is also coming over here. But that should not be the case. See, any proper valid character. So what should I say? Okay, I go to my pattern. I refine my pattern. I'll just say dot means any character. So I don't want any character. I want, it should start with A to Z. Okay, it start with A to Z. Okay, and of course A to Z and 0 to 9 digits it can have. Okay, 0 to 9, and of course it can have capital A to small capital Z also. Capital Z also. Okay, so when I put plus, what does it mean? One or more times. Fine. Now let us see what happens. I'll just say .com. At dot anything which ends with .com. Okay. So you can see here Gmail. Let us take Gmail only. Gmail.com. Okay. So anything ends with gmail.com, but we should have valid characters, because atted will be eliminated. That's what I wanted to show you. Look at this. Run it. Look at this. We got anything which is proper gmail.com has been taken or selected, but atted has been removed, because atted gmail.com is not a valid email ID. Okay. So A to Z, 0 to 9, A to Z. And when you say plus means one or more occurrence. Fine. So if you simply say at gmail.com, it won't be there. You won't get it. Okay, because we are given plus. But if you put star, here and you run it, even at gmail.com will be selected. Because when you put star, the previous character, the square bracket, whatever is within square bracket, 0 or more occurrence. So even if no characters are appearing, you will select the data. The pattern will be selected. But if you want, something like this, then it should say a plus, one or more occurrence. Fine. You can further refine it. What you can refine? Say I want A to Z, it should start. So I can just say A to Z start. Then further, okay, it can have A to Z. Of course, 0 to 9, and A to Z. That means what? See, it should have, so that this eliminates any email ID which starts with digits. See, in our previous pattern, even 123 at gmail.com will be selected. But 123 at gmail.com is not a proper, valid email ID. So here it will ensure that, A to Z, at least one character is there. Okay, and then it can have any number of characters. Look at this. Now, look, I'll just run it. So same output you get. If I say 123 at gmail.com. Okay, I'll save it, Control S. Now you can see here, I'll run it now. See, it was not selected. Why? Because what we did was, it should start with A to Z, then successively it can have one or more occurrence. Plus means, one or more occurrence of small A to Z, 0 to 9, A to Z. Suppose in the previous case, see, if I say this way, I think 1, 2, 3 will be selected, definitely. Look at this. I run it. Look at this, 1, 2, 3 was selected. Because, see, the anything within this range, inclusive of 1, 2, 3. 0 to 9 means, both 1, 2, 3, they, and one or more times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1 is first time, 2 is second time, 3 is third time. Okay, so even that email ID was selected. Fine. So if this email ID 1, 2, 3 should be eliminated, what you are supposed to do, you have to say A to Z. Okay, that's it. Then 1, 2, 3 will go. Look at this. It has gone. You can just see the output. Fine. So this is how you do pattern matching, okay, in Python. So more will be in your next demonstration. Thank you.